Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Brown Bear. I will be doing a medicine wheel spread for the month of October. I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread, and I will be clarifying with the 1909 Tarot. And then at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month. Okay, so let's get started with the brown bears. We always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And here we have unicorn energy. So the unicorn represents our sixth chakra. So that would be our third eye chakra. So I would say that your intuition is going to be extremely heightened this month. And I actually feel too that you're going to be questioning and exploring and contemplating different things that you haven't thought of before. But let's clarify this unicorn energy. So with the unicorn, we have the Two of Wands. So this would say that you are leaving a comfort zone this month, which makes sense with that unicorn. Again, like I said, you are questioning, exploring, and contemplating different things that you hadn't thought of before. You are looking beyond what is right in front of you. You're looking beyond that world that he is holding in his hand there, and you're searching for more. You're looking for more, and it says that you are kind of on a bit of a spiritual quest at the moment, or this month anyway. Next, we go over to the east of the wheel. And here we have rabbit energy. So it says that you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed this month at certain times, which makes sense, that being that your third eye chakra is going to be wide open. But it's really saying that to notice your thoughts and your words, the things especially that you say to yourself. Really pay attention to those things, and be sensitive to them. And make sure that what you are telling yourself is positive and not negative. But let's clarify this rabbit energy. So with the rabbit, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is something is dead, done, and over with, but this is actually a blessing in disguise. He's making a little symbol there with his hand. That is the symbol of a blessing. So with the rabbit energy, I would say that um, what needs to end here is the negative self-talk, right? And our warrior animal sits in the east of the wheel, and so does raw power. Raw power sits in the east of the wheel. So I would say your power really comes from the things that you say to yourself. So what needs to end is the negative self-talk. Okay, next we go over to the west of the wheel. And here we have cheetah energy. So the cheetah is action, it's achievement. It is a solar force. So it says that you're going to have a lot of energy this month. But the one thing I will say with the cheetah is that before you start running, um, reconnect to the why. Make sure you understand why you are going for something before you just start running. But let's clarify that cheetah energy. So with the cheetah, we have the justice card. So the justice card is about truth, honesty, balance, and fairness. So with this cheetah energy, like I said, you really want to connect to the why before you start running. And you want to make sure that that why is honest, balanced, and fair. Is what I would say with those two cards together there. Next, we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have this crocodile energy. So the crocodile energy, it's almost like you're going to need a bit of a cooling off period this month. You could feel, I would say it's probably at the beginning of the month that you might be feeling a little bit stuck. Um, and kind of what the crocodile says is that, when we feel stuck, we can experience a lot of frustration and anger, and we might lash out at people. So I would be cautious of that. And I would probably, like I said, just wait. If anything is upsetting you, just wait. Don't respond in anger. Just allow yourself to cool off a little bit before you respond to anything that has angered or upset you. But let's clarify this crocodile energy. So here we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles says that you are on the right path. Even though it may not feel like it, you are on the right path. Um, and it says to trust in your hard work. So I feel like this crocodile energy, this could kind of be probably work related, where there's somebody at work who's pissing you off a little bit. Um, but like I said, don't. I would recommend that you don't, like I said, respond to them in anger. That would not be the way to handle this situation. The way to handle this situation is to really ground yourself and allow that cooling off period. And it's interesting too because in the water sits in the south. So again, that cooling off. So just remember not to respond to anybody out of anger this month. Next, we go to the north of the wheel. And here we have Panther energy. So the Panther energy is about purging. It's about getting rid of anything in your life that isn't necessary, that isn't serving you anymore. And being that this is coming up in the area, like in the north, this is the area of our mind. So I would say for a lot of you brown bears, and again, we kind of talked about earlier with that rabbit and the Ten of Swords about the negative self-talk. So I think that is really what needs to be purged this month with this Panther energy is that negative self-talk, especially if you have a few things that you say to yourself quite uh, regularly. I would say those are the things that probably need to be purged from your mind. But with the Panther energy, yeah, we have the Page of Wands. And again, this just kind of says um, that like I would really with this Panther energy, and like I said before, that negative self-talk, right? So it's almost like you're in the comparison cage, or what I call the comparison cage, where you're comparing yourself with other people and where they are in your life, in their lives versus where you are in your life. But you have to remember that everybody is on a different path. So and with the Page of Wands, it also says that you embody the same strengths that you admire in other people. So if you're beating yourself up because you don't have what you see in other people, you do. You just have to bring it out. Okay, so now we go to the southeast of the wheel. And here we have this earthworm energy. So the earthworm says that you're a beginner at something. You're just starting something. You're just new, and you're hesitant to share what it is that you are doing. Um, we're just going to stop there for a second, and we're going to clarify that. So with the earthworm, We have the page or the Ace of Swords. So this would be claiming your personal power. So if you are shy or hesitant to tell people what it is that you are doing at this time, whatever this new beginning is, this something that, like I said, you're new or you're um, just starting out in it. This by sharing it with other people, by speaking up and risking the embarrassment, you are reclaiming your personal power. The Ace of Swords represents clear thinking and reclaiming your personal power. So I would say, like, uh, have that understanding and clarity in your mind about who you are and what you stand for. And don't worry about what other people have to say about it. Just stand in your personal power. Next, we go to the southwest of the wheel, and here we have the Nightingale. So the Nightingale is a card of speaking your truth. It's about having a fearless voice. And again, kind of what we just said there with the earthworm energy and the Ace of Swords. It's really time for you bears to speak your truth and do it fearlessly and open that bridge between your heart and your throat and just let it out. Um, um, like speak freely, but with kindness, of course. But be very, honesty sits down in the southwest of the wheel. So be very honest in your communication, while at the same time being kind. But let's clarify this Nightingale energy. Whoops, let's try that again. Okay, so with the Nightingale, we have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is a card about working with others. So with the Nightingale, I would say you really need to communicate with the people around you, the people that you are working with. Now, again, this could be work related, but this could also mean like working with the people that you live with or working with your group of friends or anything like that. But it's time for you to speak up and really say what is on your mind and what is in your heart. Not even so much what is on your mind, but what is in your heart. It's time to speak up and tell the people around you, because I almost feel like they're waiting to hear it. So just really let it out. Next, we go to the northwest of the wheel, and here we have this elk energy. So the elk energy, you could be a little bit headstrong, brown bears. I'm not calling you out or anything, but you could be a little bit headstrong this month or in general. But it's just asking you to um, really be kind and consistent in the way that you deal with people. Instead of being headstrong, like you don't always have to be right, is what I would say there. But let's clarify this elk energy. Oops. Okay, well, we'll go with that. I'm still going to pull another one. Okay. So with the elk, you had the Eight of Pentacles that jumped out, and the Page of Cups. So this is a card of meaningful work. So again, we're coming back a little bit to work here a little bit. So the people that you are working with. Um, and the Page of Cups, this is, he is the dreamer. He is the romantic. Uh, he is also very sensitive and imaginative. So I would be very imaginative and creative in your work. I would also really focus on trying to uh, work well with other people, really communicate. But like I said with that Nightingale, do it truthfully, honestly, but with kindness, is what I would say there. Uh, Next, we have the last card in the spread. This is in the northeast of the wheel. And here we have this hummingbird energy. So the hummingbird says to savor every moment in life. Every drop of life is sweet. Every moment is worth savoring. Um, and it's also asking you to be spiritually resourceful at this time, and maybe do a little bit of research, a little bit exploring more of your spirituality or spirituality in general. But let's clarify this hummingbird energy. So with the hummingbird, we have the Five of Cups. So I would say the Five of Cups with the hummingbird, like I said, it says to savor every bit of life. And so don't spend time um, focusing on things that you no longer have, especially those things that really you no longer want in your life. I would say don't focus on any past hurts or past, oh, what's the right word here? Past losses or things that you don't have anymore. Turn around to see those two cups that are behind you. So even if there are things that haven't worked out in your life and you have been hurt and you've been burned, there is still so much more of life for you to savor. There is still so much uh, out there for you to enjoy. So really go out and enjoy what life has to offer you. Okay, now we will pull the three main themes for the bears for the month of October. Okay, so we have Standing Stone Passage, Rainbow Waterfall, Miracles, and Butterfly Spirit, Transformation. So, as I said in the beginning of the reading there with this, we'll start with this Standing Stone Passage. It's like you are going through almost like a rite of passage right now, like you are on this important spiritual journey and you're right at the beginning of it. And as you start this journey, you are going to watch the miracles unfold and you are going to see the transformation within yourself, and probably through other people. As you transform, so will the people around you. As you change, they will change as well. And so you're going to see all kinds of transformations and miracles this, I would say, even this month. You are going to start to see them. So awesome. Enjoy this new spiritual journey that you are on. Okay, so that was the reading for the brown bears for the month of October. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.